Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
Fucking what?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mindfucker.
You're lucky you don't have one of those chips in you as well. You don't seem the type to live under Kelly's heel.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
you? What you done to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, Mum. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's what that microchip is for. If they step out of line, she sells them for parts. Quite a deterrent.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
Get this cunting drone off me.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What have you got, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Options. What's it do?
I've marked both on your optic.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
ये लंदन सिटी दे बनाया मैप
Let's just face off against the
सोनी लगदी ना
private military corporation that has London under lock and key. What should we do? Book a meeting at his office?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, time is ticking. It's time to give the electorate a good kicking.
Singing in the Rain meets A Clockwork Orange in the savage analysis of the British political class.
This cabinet, built of English oak. Only upper-class voices were the ones that spoke.
Get a ticket, steal a ticket, break down the fire exit door, just get to see this show. Broken Dreams, the political musical of the decade. Book your seat at the Verity Theatre now.
To see how much havoc we can cause today. I promise it'll be fun.
Okay, I will do it.
हाँ चलो मैं तो जाना चाहना दोबारा अब बिल्कुल असली बनाया देख अब बिग बेन टावर आ बड़ा असली जगह
Move along.
हाँ ये PlayStation 5 ਲਈ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਗੇਮ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਰਿਅਲਿਸਟਿਕ ਹੀ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਆਦੇ ਹੁਣੀ ਅਨਰੀਅਲ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਵਾ
Let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which is very suspicious.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Yeah, no, I told him that. Yeah. Oh my god, I know.
चल थोड़ी शॉपिंग करिए. ਹੁਣ ਮਾਇਆ ਮੁੱਕ ਗਈ. चले लूँगा अगली बारी जब पैसे आ गए. हाँ मिशन करके पैसे आंदे फिर लेते हैं. ये साडा सीक्रेट अड्डा.
I just can't handle this right now. Then why try to test this?
God, everything has just gone to shit.
गेम ज़्यादा इमर्सिव लगदी मैनू मूवीज़ नालों है ना स्टोरी भी अच्छी होंदी ग्राफिक्स दी खुद ड्राइव करो जिथे मर्जी जाओ सिटी च कितना मज़ा आंदा Ouch. Double ouch. गड्डी ठीक है कितनी सोहनी कार है वाह
Valaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Okay, let's get introduced.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, someone's paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Right, got it.
बेसिकली हैकर्स दे ऊपर आ ग्रुप गेम ਅਸੀਂ oppressive गवर्नमेंट शायद ਉਹਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਰਿਬेलियन क्रिएट
Welcome to fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the echelon. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
ये रेड लाइंस नो सी मतलब रेड लाइन मतलब पावर नहीं आ रही है हाँ इतने पावर भी चाहनी सर्किट्स ब्लू मतलब पावर आ रही है जो मेन सर्किट तो इतने पावर आ जाएगी हाँ कंप्यूटर हाँ बड़ी फिर असी हैक कर सकते हैं हम उधरों पावर इधर लियानी आ पजल जी आ रोटेट कर करके ये हम हर पासे पावर लियानी आ जिथे इतने एरो बने हुए एक पासे आ रही है नीचे हम इधर लियानी है आ गई पावर
Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਵੜ ਸਕਦੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਿਕਿਉਰਿਟੀ ਹੈਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਲਾਰਮ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਬੰਦ ਕਰਤਾ हेयर स्टाइल वधिया ਇਹਦਾ गंजी
Move one more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, let's calm down and talk.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Albion doesn't take resistance fighters.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait, stop! Albion knows your location. You have to run. Now!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish! Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Yes, we already know this. Come on, why else would I come here otherwise?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend of ours. He tried to end us, and he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We've tabled. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
I don't have time for traffic.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Through the checkpoint. Repeat, suspect is through the checkpoint. Immobilizing the suspect.
Shit, man. Oh no. I'm gonna die. ले आवे बड़ी मुश्किल ना बचा हाँ मेरी इनविजिबिलिटी टेक्निक ओह यस मैं भूल गया ये मैं थोड़ी देर इनविजिबल हो सकता हूँ गई पुलिस को चकमा दे दिया हमने
that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizer and some shit. Society is technically
एक्सीडेंट में नहीं चलानी मैं देख लिया
You work around.
मैं मारती हुई थी मेरे
Sorry, Chief. I've got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside mark, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at Whitetown. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper.
हाँ सच मेरे कोई है ही है
Off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Shit. I'll be a cyber security sniffing my proxy.
एक ऑपरेटिव है मैं तो ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਪੋਰट्स ਕਾਰ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਸੀਗੀ हाँ आ रही ਇਹ ਆਂਟੀ ਕੋਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਸਪੋਰट्स कार ये देखो इसकी स्पोर्ट्स कार आंटी जी अमीर है टावर ऑफ लंदन के अंदर जाने लिए कोई ड्रोन ही हैक करना पड़ा उन्होंने
And how, pray tell, do you propose we actually get into the Tower of London?
I like to help the family, but not just got a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 died. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for a cable, one who's willing to turn code. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero nothing in conflicts with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
परे हो जो
Good day.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Yes, I was conscious for the last 6 months, but Nigel Cass has a meeting planned to unveil his new project. Whatever ghastly thing he's up to, we have to stop it.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear
इन्हां दे बाल तां बच्चियां दे हुंदे आ.
And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Isn't that interesting? Can you send me their personal info?
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
बाल आए दे थोड़े ही रखे हेयर स्टाइल. ਹੁਣ ਆ ਪੁਲਿਸ ऑफिसर अंदर जाने लिए चाहिए सिक्योर. ये पुलिस ऑफिसर है साडी टीम च. इसको यूज करके हम अंदर जाएंगे बहरूपिया बन के पुलिस के रूप में.
Oh yeah, ready for action. Let's do this.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready. If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform. Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Totally uncalled for.
पहले उन्होंने डिस्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ा फिर इन्हों मार सकता मैं. आजा एबिलिटी. यस
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
You know much more about Cass than I do.
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him.
Huh.
He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
ऊपर जाना पौड़ियां पता नहीं किथे है. ओए
properly taken so that we are all well protected. As he likes to say, there's nothing more valuable than our people's history.
That's quite admirable. Given that level of...
Who did this?
saying DedSec.
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have morals.
Yep. Oh, yeah?
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Fantastic.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
Gonna needle me about this? First off, I am what British might is made. You been up there yet? Same way we became a world power. Sheer strength and unrelenting force. You understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But there's always an element.
Just leave me alone.
That's what we're taking care of them. You mean dead? I've heard some talk on the street that they may be.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Senior's death.
I want to see it.
Internal Psych Assessment AS-001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, he appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Well, shit. Cass really isn't right in the head, and they're trusting him with the security of London.
Yeah, well, Nigel was never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Some kind of gift and value, right?
No, I did.
Think about it.
I left it at home.
Now, times.
No, it's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... You finished? Right.
How's it going? Seem a bit tense.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it.
No?
He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I mess this up, then the whole project is...
Welcome to Project Themis.
Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes
हाँ देखो ये तो पता करना है जो मेन बंदा ये प्लान की है क्या ये थोड़ा साइको बंदा
delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must. It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Tidus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
How do I get out, Bagley?
The catacombs, fam.
Going dark.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
Fuck. He's crazed. And anything coming out of that brain case will be crazed, including this Themis project. Damn. Fuck's sake! I don't like this. I really don't. that?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
देखते बंदियां दे कपड़े केड़ी आ आ जैकेट वधिया अच्छे ओ चल स्कर्ट पा देने बंदे ने कंफर्टेबल तो है बंदे ने कंफर्टेबल कपड़े पाते और की कीता अब तो हम किसी के साथ लड़ सकते ओ कुड़ी चलो लात बड़ी सी मारता ये तीजी लत्त च मर जाते शायद ओ तेरी दी बच गई भाई दे कितने कुड़ी दे मारनी गलत बंदे लत्त पै गई कौन तो गया अच्छा जी हम डर गई गोली तो डर गई यार बंदे भी तो आओ मैं बंदे नाल लड़ना चाहना आई डोंट वांट टू फाइट विद वुमेन ओ हिल गया वो चल यार आ जा तो पुलिस कॉस्ट्यूम से वापस आ जा हाँ इतना ठीक है चला हाँ इंडियन बंदा मैट चौधरी वाह सच मेरी टीम च बुड्ढा भी है पता किधर गया अरे अंकल जी physician.
Come on.
Ready if you are.
अंकल देखते किद्दां मारदा लत्त नहीं बंदे दे मारनी मैं लत्त सारी जनानियां ही कोई बंदा भी तो आओ लड़न लई मेरे नाल अंकल 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 जी आओ मास्क दिया पाया अपने लोग को पा और कपड़े की दुकान है जिन्हें तो पैसे बचे अंकल भी कुछ पाने let's see I don't think I have that much money left with me अबे दुकान कहाँ है बे कपड़ों की what this is अच्छा टूरिस्ट शॉप आ जिदा टूरिस्ट दे कपड़े है ना सेम ही है कपड़े तो अंकल के लिए कुछ है खास ओह अंकल अंकल दी आउटफिट डॉक्टर आड़ी अंकल डॉक्टर आ गेम च कैप चेंज करा दे आप आ गए अंकल इयरिंग वही अंकल चलो ਉਹਦੀ ਸਟਾਈਲਿੰਗ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਸੀਗੀ ਮੇਨ ਹਨਾ
You ready?
Just say the word.
ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੱਪੜੇ ਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਮਾਸਕ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹਨਾ ਯਾਰ ਇਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਾਸਕ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਮਾਸਕ ਆਹੋ ਆਹ ਹੁੱਡੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸਹੀ ਆ ਆਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਵੀ ਲਵ ਦਿਸ ਹੁੱਡੀ शूज नहीं सही है ना शूज के पैसे नहीं हैं हमारे पास आ टोपी ठीक ला देने दे वैसे फायदा है से हाँ ब्लैक तो वधिया ਹੁੰਦਾ हमेशा टॉपस 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 बियर्ड नहीं बियर्ड तो है ही सब ऑडी अपन की स्टाइलिंग ओ ऑडी
Oh God, these guys won't back off. Am I on the run now?
Until you lose them, yes.
That's the quality of help you could expect from back then.
Britain has a long heritage of world-leading innovation. From the steam engine to the Spitfire, it is the spirit and ingenuity.
Eyes on the suspect. Control, I can't see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
पुलिस हमें पा रही मगर मैं can't pass through here.
Received, we are trailing the target. Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over. Terminating the search. Control, put out an APW.
You are within an Albion secure area.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome, but what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security?
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break into Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Steal the microdrone schematics.
What I mean? Yeah. What the fuck with me, huh?
पुलिस की गाड़ी चुराएगा अपन।
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
है ना हमर टाइप आ जिदा हमर गया ਉਹਦਾ ਅਸਲੀ ਚਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਬੜੀ ਹੈਵੀ weight ਗੱਡੀ ਹੈ देख के बताएंगे तुम्हें ऑल्दो मेरी ड्राइविंग अभी अच्छी नहीं जा रही ਅਸੀਂ ਐਨਿਮੀ ਵਹੀਕਲ ਵੀ ਹੈਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ मैं चाहवा तो इनू फॉरवर्ड मूव कर सकता इसको हम राइट में घुमा देंगे पीछे चल पीछे किसी को भी हैक कर सकता हूँ पुलिस की गाड़ी इसको हम भागाएंगे पीछे को चल पीछे ये रोड ब्लॉक कर सकते हैं हम अभी हम आ गए इस एरिया में स्टील द माइक्रोड्रोन स्कीमेटिक्स मैंने यार क्रॉस कर लिया गलती से क्रॉस कर लिया ये अलार्म वाली जगह थी ओह नो ओह नो ओह नो ओह नो अंदर घुसो भाई अंदर घुसो भाई अंदर घुसो मैं गलती से ज्यादा अंदर चला गया इतना अंदर भी नहीं जाना था अभी कहाँ से पता नहीं किधरों किधरों गोलियां आ रही हैं I need to go over there चल
Security's down at the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Oh no, oh no. गया. ये सच में बहुत क्लोज था. पहले इनको मारना पड़ेगा सभी को, नहीं तो ये तो मुझे तंग कर छोड़ेंगे.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Suspect is unsighted, sweeping area.
हमारी बंदी गई. ये पुलिसिया कब काम आएगा?
So long as you don't cock up that bad thing, you'll be my favourite operative today.
I can take over. Let's get a move on.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make microdrones our very own.
Better move fast on that, Max. We need to get to Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Fix before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
तू पढ़ना था नहीं होना? मैं उधर कह रहा हूँ तेरा टाइम ना वेस्ट हो रहा हो.
Your somewhat reckless teammates got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist the pressure from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
अच्छा, सोना थोड़ी देर, फिर उठ के पढ़ ली।
We've successfully trialed our first micro drone, and it's officially as cute as the Dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See, it's all useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building, I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
हाँ तो कर रहा तेनों कोई ड्यूटी थोड़ी की देखनी है सारी ले आराम कर तू ये तो चलती है ये तक और मैं थोड़ी देर बंद करके देखना चाय चू पीऊंगा
Who sent me this? Really?
Yes, okay, toodles.
Have you looked at the Themis brief, ma'am? Yes, I looked at it before I assigned you to the project. I am quite familiar with what it entails. You must see the ethical implications of this. Themis violates half a dozen laws at least. Those laws don't apply anymore. Or haven't you been paying attention? We're functioning under martial law here. No. Themis is more than just martial law. It's a guillotine waiting to come down on everyone. Look, you have two options. You can do your job, or you can lose your job. Pick one.
down for anything named Themis.
Copy that.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Your hands and arms inside your vehicle at all times.
Stop resisting!
Be quick about it!
Shotgunner on site! Shot fired!
Spread out. We need to find them.
This area is clear. Keep moving. Spread out and stay in contact.
Sleep now. Good night.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Copy that.
Our job is not an easy one, but it is an important one. Right now we devote countless hours to intelligence gathering and still things slip through the cracks. We're doing our best, you tell me. We are, but our best isn't good enough. That doesn't sound right. But even we aren't perfect yet. Yeah, no, like that. That strikes a humble note. We make errors in judgment. That's human nature, but we cannot afford errors. We are the last resort to protect the people. Project Themis will dispense justice and protection. It will use data to predict the patterns of crime and abuse. It will let us transcend the faults in our own nature. Not bad. Yeah, they'll have questions, of course, which is fair. It's an extreme measure. And there is potential for abuse, but this is what London needs.
Intruder alert. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Security lockdown initiated. All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises. Intruder alert.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
All right, microdrones. Into the fray.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick. This is taking too long, mate. Why don't you just shoot the damn door?
Give me a minute. Where we are?
then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection. There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful.
got their tools down, Pat.
You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day.
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Fuck me, I knew it. The LifeScore algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a LifeScore algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Fucking hell.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the LifeScore data and Themis is done.
Shit. All right, let's do it. Done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now. This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more LifeScore, no more Themis. You did it.
We couldn't have done it without you, Hamish. But we're not done with Cass, not yet. We could use more help, if you're up for some more action.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
London, this is 404, the first peer-to-peer hacktivist network. All are welcome. If you want to make a difference, join us. We're taking down the elite, one contract at a time.
Found that on the dark web. Looks like all the cool kids are forming hacker groups these days. But this 404 might actually come in handy in our fight. If all are welcome, that means we are too. I say we infiltrate 404, we get their connections, we get their assets.
If you play nice, they might even help you take out Zero Day. For that matter, maybe they are Zero Day. Only one way to find out. I found Street View images of a CTOS hub that's been covered in 404 graffiti. They're marking their territory like an overexcited chihuahua. Dropping the location of the hub on your map.
Alright guys, this is it.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out.
Part 3 is done.